So this is some very positive news, and I guess you can say it goes right along with being National Black Business Month and beyond. So as you can see right here by the title of this article, it says City First Broadway deal will create biggest black-led U.S. bank. That's quite interesting. When I saw that, I said, let me look more into this. So I found this article, and it says a pair of black-led banks have merged to form an institution worth more than $1 billion. And I think that's like the first time this has ever happened. A pair of black-led banks on opposite coasts are joining forces to become the largest minority-owned depository institution in the United States, according to FDIC data. City First Bank and Broadway Federal announced their merger on Wednesday. Combined, the lenders said they will have more than $1 billion in assets. City First President and CEO Brian E. Argett said the two banks have been working on their deal for a year. We were going to do this deal because it made sense and because it would deliver additional resources to our communities. Los Angeles-based Broadway Federal is a community-oriented savings bank dedicated to providing conventional loans to minority consumers who often are ignored by mainstream commercial banks, according to the company's website. City First, which is based in Washington, D.C., described itself as an impact-driven institution that specializes in lending to underprivileged people and communities. Argett said combining their resources will allow the two banks to accomplish more than they could separately. It gives us more lending power, Argett said. It brings additional financial capacity to be able to serve black-owned businesses. Argett said he expects the banks to complete their merger early next year. It reminds me of that song that Neo, I know it wasn't his song, but he was featured on the song. And the lyric that he said, "I'm a movement by myself, but we're a force when we're together." When I saw or heard about this, it reminded me of that line from that song. But this is very interesting, to say the least. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I wish they had more locations, so more and more people could actually go to, how you have a Bank of America all over the place, a TD Bank, and other banks that are kind of spread out in various places. I wish they had more of these so more and more people can go there. But this merger might actually help out with that. So I'm all for this. I'm interested to see where this can actually go and how people will receive it. Because you already know PC is looking at this with the side eye. They probably like, what they planning over there. None of your business. And truth be told, they probably going to have some PC people bank with them. You never know. But shout out to City First Broadway and what was the other one? Let me scroll back up. And Broadway Federal. Oh, that's what it's gonna be called. So it was City First and Broadway. So that's the combination name. So this is LA for the Broadway Federal and City First, which is in DC. But y'all let me know. Do you think that this is a good idea, or do you think they should have remained separate? Honestly, that merger combining $1 billion in assets, that says a lot. That means that they were actually getting some very decent business for them to have combined assets that was $1 billion or a little over $1 billion.